Hey guys, so today I really want to talk about the sprinkle dating lifestyle, what it entails, what have I learned, what are my tips and tricks, what are things that work for me, what are things that don't work for me, and how to kind of go about it. You have to be intentional and you have to know where you're going with this. So many of you definitely know who Shera7 is. If you don't know who she is, I suggest looking her up on YouTube real quick, getting the synopsis, but she is essentially the sprinkle lady that people took her videos from YouTube and she went viral on TikTok. However, I personally have known about Shera since I was about 19, 20, and that's because I knew about her Shera Star Goddess channel. And that's like more of a spiritual channel. It's about the leveling up process, and it's about wanting better for yourself and doing better for yourself and becoming the best version of yourself. It's about receiving the best out of dating and out of men. Of course, the reason I started this journey was because I was having no luck with dating men. Dating men strictly off of emotions was not getting me anything, and it was depleting me as a woman. I was in my masculine energy. I wasn't able to receive, and I wasn't the highest version of myself. I still don't think I'm the highest version of myself now, but I'm on my level up journey, and that's what this is about. I started this level up journey last year around May, and from that, I was able to attract a lot of things. I'm not gonna say high value men, but just men who made a lot of money. I was able to attract dates, very luxurious dates. I was able to attract fully paid for vacation. I was able to attract luxury items, gifts, designer. But yeah, let's talk about things that did not work for me and things I had to learn. So I started tapping into Shera's newer videos, and I didn't really pay attention to her older videos. And I was taking advice from her newer videos, which I'm gonna be honest, I love you, Shera7. However, the new videos, it's very trolly. So you really have to go back and watch her old videos. So the things I did wrong where it was that I was being kind of forward with my demands of money. Like, I would meet a millionaire man and I would be like, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. And I didn't even take the time to build a connection with him, to make him feel like I really liked him, to even like find out things that I do like about him. I wasn't interested in that. I was interested in the material things, and that was my biggest downfall. You can't be too forward when it comes to dating high quality men or dating men with means. You have to actually date them because you are dating them. When you make it seem very fake, they can pick up on the energy and it won't last long. And that's what happened to me. All the guys who I dated, who did gift me, who did take me on vacations, it didn't last long because they wanted more from me and I wasn't willing to give them more but this fake facade. In Shera's videos, she does tell you to ask for what you want. However, you have to let them ask you what you want. You have to kind of get them to ask you what you want rather than you asking them what you want, because then it doesn't seem fun for them. They want to seem like they're the ones coming up with the idea. And she does say this in some of the videos. She doesn't explain for you how to get them to that point, how to play these like strategic mind games or games, you know, to get them to that point. I've been looking on YouTube for videos everywhere. Like, how do you do this? Like, but I had to figure it out for myself, and I'm still learning. The best advice I ever took from Shera is to never message a man first and to always let the man come to me, because that just means you're using your feminine energy to attract them to you. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to look needy. You don't have to look desperate. You don't have to do a thing. So 9 out of 10, the man is going to ask you what exactly you like or what you're looking for, and you're always going to say, I like a really generous man. These are the things I like, etc., etc. If he really likes you, he's going to tell you that he's a generous man and he's going to offer something or ask you what you like. This is something I wish I had ready beforehand. I will state that I like gifts, but I never knew what gift I wanted, and that was my biggest downfall. So having an Amazon wish list or a link towards the lists of things that you want is gonna really come in handy. You could just send him a link. If you don't want him to just give you money, you can just click the link, because some men or some girls just feel awkward in the beginning asking for money. And I'm really good at just getting the money because I'm not afraid to ask for money for bills. I live in Toronto, and Toronto is not the cheapest right now. So I boldly will ask with my chest, yeah, like, would you mind helping me out with some bills? And if they say yes, which they always do, they'll ask like, how much do you need? This is what you need to do. If you need $1,000, ask for 2,000 or ask for 1,500. Always ask for more than you need, because they are going to lowball you. They're going to try to give you less because they want you to keep coming back to them. When I first started this, I did not know. So like my first month, I had met a guy and he was sending me money. He didn't even live in the country, so I didn't have to see him. But I had asked him for $700 and he was only sending me $450, $500 a month. And I should have asked for $1,000. You know what I mean? I learned the lesson now. This is not going to be an easy process. You have to be fully committed to the level up, because while you're doing this, you're not only just telling the men what you want, you're working on yourself. Like for me, I started changing my eating habits. So you're going to the gym, you're working on your mental health, you're working on your self-love, you're like leveling up yourself to know like, hey, I deserve everything that I want. And as you're getting stronger with this knowledge within yourself, you'll start to attract it, and it'll be easier for you to tell a man, look them in the eye and say, hey, I want my rent paid for. The more you believe it, the more they believe it, and the more they're going to believe that you're worth it, because you believe that you're worth it. Another thing I learned during this process is to never just have one, because there was a time when I just had one, and then when that one fizzled away, I was like, where's the coin? Yeah, you always have to have multiple. And something I learned this year is that I have more than 3, because that way your funds are always on rotation. You're always getting what you want. You're always getting gifts. You're always getting money, and you're always getting spoiled. You always need to have more than one. Treat this as a full-time job, because the more you invest into yourself and the more you invest into this lifestyle, the less you will have to invest into working for somebody else outside of you, going to work, going to that 9 to 5, clocking in. The more time you're gonna have to invest in your passion. And for me, one of my passions is to be a content creator, focus on social media, and build one of my businesses. I wanna build myself and become a brand. So this is why we're doing this, ladies. Don't listen to words, listen to action. So if somebody promises you that they're gonna give you something, whether it's a gift or money, take out your phone, go to the website, click the item that you want, go to checkout, and put your phone in their face and be like, okay, babe. You have to be confident when you're asking them for what you want, and you have to do it in a manner that sounds sweet, fun, and friendly. So something else that's gonna work for you is learning how to use the power of suggestion. This is something Shera does teach, and you're gonna have to look into her old videos. The power of suggestion is where you kind of make it seem like it's their idea. The other day, I just wanted money, and I told one of them, I was like, I really want this gift, babe, but it's gonna be kind of expensive. And he's like, how about I just give you the money so you can buy the gift? I was like, okay. So another thing you have to realize is, this is what Shera teaches too, choosing the correct target. Because a man with money and a man who likes you, those two, he's not gonna have a problem spending the money. So if he has a problem, it's either a one-on-one. He doesn't have the money, or he doesn't like you enough to spend the money, and you'll know. So for me personally, I won't waste time trying to sway a man to spend money on me, because if that's not him, that's not him. And there are millionaires out there who are cheap, and there are millionaires out there who are not generous men. So what do? You get another one. Yeah, that's kind of my journey and things that I've learned. It's kind of all in pieces, but I hope you guys get what I'm saying. And if you guys have more in-depth questions, let me know, because I've been doing this for a year now, and I can say I'm pretty experienced. I still have a lot to learn, but I've learned a lot, if that makes sense. So for those who are just beginning on this sprinkle journey, please leave a comment down below if you like this video, if it was helpful, if there's key pointers that you need to learn, or if there's something you want me to make a video on, let me know, because I know where to meet them, how to know which ones are the right ones for you, the specific things you need to say, and it's all about the confidence at the end of the day. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.